This is such a beautiful frame rate we have today for this flight. Yeah, unless it's a lot clearer in Charlotte than it is just south of Charlotte, where my air traffic control is in real life, I'm not 100% confident in this real-world weather, because it looks very clear here in Charlotte, North Carolina, which is, you know, good for my unskilled piloting, but I'm just south of here, and there's a bit of a thunderstorm on, so not too confident in that, but hey, maybe this simulator is just more accurate than real life. Anyway, all that put aside, I would like to welcome you aboard Dojo Airlines Flight 42069, non-stop service from Charlotte Douglas International Airport to Charleston, West Virginia's Chuck Yeager Airport. Flight time should be just under 40 minutes, assuming that all goes according to plan, and I don't see why it wouldn't, because I'm a very professional pilot who's definitely done this before, and this certainly isn't my first time behind the wheel of this simulator, because I played it for a couple of minutes last night. If successful over, this will be my first landing, so very exciting to have you all aboard for this one. And without further ado, I'm going to be firing up the willing engine, responding with a roar. Hopefully tires not spitting gravel, like in the song, because that doesn't make any sense. This isn't a gravel runway. Anyway, powering up. Get some good pressure against those brakes here. A little more power. Yes. Yes. It's raring to go, and brakes released! We're underway! Should be a perfect takeoff. Oh god, okay, keeping it straight. Oh boy! Those rudders really start to have quite the effect once you're under speed. Oh boy! Alright, we're off the ground. We're off the ground. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. This is all according to plan. Nah, that's what you think. That's what you think. You wish I was stalling. You wish I could stall. I could never stall. I'm going to be real, this is set to simulation difficulty, and I do not think I or anyone else would have actually gotten away with that takeoff in real life. But that aside, we are now underway. Alright, let me get to a reasonable altitude here, and then we're going to have to turn off to the north. Alright, I'm gonna. Thank you. Acknowledge indication. Did that crash the stream when I acknowledge the indication on my model?
4269er, continue for north departure.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Chill out.
Zaire Charter 42 cleared to land runway 36 right.
I'm not landing on anything. Don't talk to me.
Follow the generic on
What, are you talking to somebody else?
Windcom.
It's fucking tower guys, you know?
Blue Streak 5161 cleared to land runway 36 right.
So,
Number 2 for landing.
Charlotte, in all of its glory, should be off somewhere that way. Yeah, I don't know about this live weather.
Phasing off 4269er, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Yeah, I know where I know. Thank you.
Cleared to land runway.
By the way, I have my radio information up on the second monitor so that it's not cluttering the screen, but I am paying attention.
Cleared to land runway 36.
We're not going to get a whole lot higher than this. I might go up to around 10,000, but I do want to stay in relative sightseeing altitude. I did put my gear up, yes? Yes. Don't see the city of Charlotte. I feel like perhaps I should. Let's see, there's Charlotte Douglas Airport, of course, so perhaps my draw distance is just too low, but absolutely do not see Charlotte. That looks accurate, though. The infinite urban expanse. Yeah, I copy, bruh. That's fine.
Charlotte Tower basing off 4269er, frequency change.
Okay, well it didn't get my entire flight number because it's calling me Bazinga 4269. My correct call sign is, of course, Bazinga 42069. So maybe you're not allowed to have zeros in your numbers. I don't know. Go with a little more throttle, I think. Could go with a little more frame rate, I think, but do without. Yes, tune and Charlotte approach on 124. Sounds good to me. Oh boy, okay, alright, ready to climb. Chill out. god, this thing just wants to climb. A little bit of trim work. Get on our flight path here. Trim this thing the fuck down. Yoink. Ooh! That worked. Perhaps a bit too well! It's fine. Just building a bit of airspeed, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing to be concerned about. Probably gonna keep her around 5,000 feet. Like a heading? Yeah, here we go. Request Class B airspace transition.
Charlotte approach Basing GA 4269er is typed air TBM 98 miles north of Charlotte 4,600 feet. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Slightly aggressive turning angle.
Basing GA 4269er Charlotte approach. Squawk 0262.
Yeah, I will. Squawk code acknowledged.
Squawk 0262 Basing GA 4269er. Basing GA 4269er radar contact 8 miles west of November Charlie 05 4,200 feet. Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
Hell yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are cleared through the Bravo airspace, so if you were worried about that, fear not. I don't know why this thing wants to bank over to the right so hard. How are my flaps doing? Proper position? That looks like flight position to my untrained eye.
Basing GA 4269er, did you copy?
Yeah, yes indeed, tower.
Cleared through the Bravo airspace Basing GA 4269.
Okay, I'm gonna have to like trim the hell out of this thing. Aileron trim. Ridiculous.
Basing GA 4269er, you're leaving my airspace radar service terminated. Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved.
Acknowledged, tower.
Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved Basing GA 4269er.
That'd be Lake Norman already? Certainly around the size. Lake Norman's vaguely shaped like the Batman logo, so... Oh boy. Yeah, that'll be Lake Norman. Oh god, what am I adjusting? Never a good sign when you adjust something without knowing what it is. I like to adjust its frame rate, that's for sure. Those look pretty damn good. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our very comfortable cruising altitude of 2,500 feet, which is plenty. Flying any higher than that is FAA propaganda, so we're not going to be doing any of that during this flight. So, you know, get stuck in. Take a peek out the window. See some sights. Maintain a nice 2400 here. Might have to increase altitude a bit when we get into mountain country. Combination VFR, IFR here. God, that rudder is so aggressive. I used to be able to turn by the rudder in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2004. Probably should change my radio. Request flight following.
Charlotte approach Basing GA 4269er is type day RTBM 93 miles southeast of 20 November Charlie.
Yeah, I am.
Request flight following. Basing GA 4269er Charlotte approach. Squawk 5635.
Squawk code acknowledged.
Squawk 5635 Basing GA 4269er. Basing GA 4269er radar contact 2 miles east of 20 November Charlie 2,300 feet. Altimeter 29.88.
Acknowledged radar contact tower.
Copy Basing GA 4269er.
Not going to be needing IFR clearance. That's, again, FAA propaganda. Gonna stay right under the storms. That's the safe way to do it. Fasten seatbelt sign is on. Might experience some mild turbulence going forward.
Basing GA 4269er contact Atlanta Center on 125.15.
Copy that tower, handoff acknowledged.
125.15 Basing GA 4269er.
I don't like that my AI pilot doesn't know how to say Bazinga. It's not Bazinga, it's Bazinga.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet Blue Streak 9er47.
Yeah, I don't need to know about that. Thank you, tower. Oh my god, this frame rate is just beautiful. Wow, I've climbed all the way to 4,000 feet. What did I say our cruising altitude was again? It's actually 4,200, wasn't it? We're doing fine.
Feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Brickyard 5614, you are 1,200 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Altimeter 29.88.
Atlanta Tower sounds rather upset with a couple of our compatriots in the sky. 20,000 feet above your assigned altitude.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
Don't need to hear all this.
Blue Streak 50. Atlanta Center, Endeavour 4642 is at flight level 300, descending 10,000 feet. Endeavour 4642, Atlanta Center, continue as planned.
Busy comms channel. That's wild that Atlanta Center is the ATC for all the way up here in North Carolina. Live and learn.
Feet, descending 6,000 feet. Blue Streak 5050, Atlanta Center, continue to Jeffs as planned. Altimeter 29.88.
Looks good to me. Where's my air conditioner? Oh, here we are. Okay, don't want to be diving while I'm adjusting the air conditioner, but... Turn AC on. Pilot and passenger, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. You are now being cooled. Increase fan speed. Temperature is... can't see behind my...
125.15 Endeavour 4642.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bank hard to the left so that I can see the temperature dial. Oh, yeah, looks good. Correcting heading.
Atlanta Center, Blue Streak 5544 is at flight level 380, descending 10,000 feet. Blue Streak 5544, Atlanta Center, continue as planned. 125.15
Oh my god, 5600.
Blue Streak 5050.
Pitch her down a bit, eh? Just excessive altitude, really. Gain a bit of airspeed as well, maybe. Save a bit of time. I believe I'm seeing some raindrops on the windshield, although that might just be my monitor being filthy. IRL.
Blue Streak 5544, contact Atlanta Center on 125.15.
Moon or the sun? And is it rising or setting? Somebody write a fantasy novel based on that, please.
125.15
What are all those?
for Blue Streak 5544.
Engineer frame, bus one, air service, bus one. A lot of stuff I don't need to mess with. Around 200, what is that, nautical miles per hour? Okay, cool, we do have a heading here. KCRW's heading is 359. That'll come in handy to know later. Wow, so I'm literally practically flying right at it, eh? I do wish I knew how to zoom out the GPS that I have here, so I can get a better idea of where I am. Flaps. Up. Oh, takeoff. There's still such a takeoff. That's not good. Oh, nope, not that way. Flaps up. Is that what I want? Probably. Oh, bit of diving. That's fine. Building a bit of airspeed. Oh, my airspeed is increasing quite a lot, that's good. Just gonna trim up a bit here. Trimming. I wish the rudder wasn't so aggressive, so I would like to use it to correct my heading. Maybe if I just very lightly, a bit of foot pedal, jeez, shakes all over the place. Well, if you look at what my character's doing with the feet pedals down there, it's a bit absurd. Barely tapping the left trigger on my Xbox controller. God! Go into a flat spin. Alright. Gentle banking it is. flight path here. Yeah, adjusting those flaps did do wonders for my airspeed, though. Some beautiful mountain country here now. Nose pointed just under the horizon. Foothills of Appalachia, I believe. One of these roads will be the Parkway, I'd imagine. Perhaps a bit further north.
Atlanta Center, generic November 72 Hotel Juliet is at flight level 410, descending 10,000 feet.
Good to know.
Generic November 72 Hotel Juliet, Atlanta Center, continue as planned.
That's nice. Go ahead and kick these on, huh? Oh, those were on. 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 Pulse lights on. Turn on taxi lights. Don't need that. What's this? Don't need that. What's this? Passenger oxygen. Ah, you guys are good. Please. Oh, that's so cool. So cool. Look at that lighting. Come on. It's interesting how you can see how the, what would you call it, ground altitude increases as you travel north here. Suddenly 4,600 is looking rather low. We'll say from my alternative view here in my ATC just south of Charles-de-Gaulle International Airport. Looks like the storm is really rolling in, so I am glad that we got out of there before things started getting nasty. Long way behind now. Do wish I had like a relative ground altitude meter. I'm sure I do. Just don't quite know how to perceive or understand that at the moment. Oh, RA, that must be relative altitude. Probably. Mouse over, you tell me? No, not quite, eh? Oh my god, so far off heading. Of course, I should say. I guess you can't be off heading. Any heading is a heading. Here you go, co-pilot. What's this do? Turn AP, I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Distance just over 100 nautical miles to Charlie West, and it's a very difficult short runway. You may now giggle. Rather serious mountains up here. Now, I'll know that I'm right about that being relative altitude if it drops greatly as we pass over this crest. Because I'm actually cutting it a bit close. Good sightseeing altitude, though. Look at that valley. I've probably been in that valley. Don't know exactly where I am, but yeah, relative altitude should cut down to like nothing here. Perhaps even I'll get one of those 500. That'd be nice. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh wow, catching some mountain winds. Buffeting. Lovely. Yeah, well, down to 150 relative altitude at the peak there. Good times. Little chilly in here. What the fuck is that? Don't know about that one, Chief. Don't know about any of that terrain, to be honest with you. You know, I've done this flight many a time in real life, not in the pilot seat, but nonetheless, I think I would have noticed that hellish fantasy spire, what appears to be some sort of pulsating energy coming off of it. Is that Mount Doom? Is that, what are we looking at? It's not unloading either. That's just kind of what it looks like in this sim. Oh, there's another one up that way. Look, I've heard of mountaintop removal mining, but that looks a little rich. I bet it is mountaintop removal mining, though, that's confusing the texture generation engine, because they do look so strange when they have the tops blown off of them. It's a bit odd. No. Oh, yeah? Don't know about that. Absolutely don't know about that. going quite quickly. It would be very nice if I could zoom that out. I could definitely figure out where I am if I could zoom out a bit. KMKJ. I'll look that up actually. Ladies and gentlemen, do not be concerned if you see your pilot getting his phone out and looking at it during flight. That's perfectly legal. Uh-oh. Oh well. KMKJ. Where are we? Mount Empire Airport in Smith County, Virginia. Alright. Stands to reason. See that? Let's be a ways off. Regional airport anyway. I'm scared to start pressing all these buttons in case I turn off my GPS somehow. Which would not behoove me. Medium settings, by the way. So, keep that in mind. I have to say I do wish that Twitch hadn't changed their rules a couple years back about copyrighted music, or would be providing some in-flight entertainment with my excellent taste in music, but I suppose I can't do that. Though actually, I do know quite a lot of music that wouldn't really be on a label, so there wouldn't really be anybody to copyright claim. Ah, well, too risky. Wouldn't want to ruin the VOD of my first flight. Lovely. Those trees smell something. No, okay. That is pretty fucking good looking, I must say. These medium settings don't exactly look like the tree lookers, but what do you expect? Whoa, crop signs. Whoa, legit crop signs, what the fuck? Look at all this. What the hell? Oh, I think it's just people going nuts on four-wheelers, actually. Trucks and that. As we veer further still off heading. Looks like a fun road. It is a road. I think it's just ice roads, actually. Or some shit. This ridge. Kind of roundabout to see what we got there. No, missed it. You would think when I go that far off heading that ATC would contact me and let me know, but I guess I didn't request IFR, so... Relative altitude, sinking. 500, 400, 300, 200... Just about 200 feet over that peak. Lovely. Or perhaps meters, actually. It would be meters, wouldn't it? Is altitude in meters? I mean, that wouldn't have been 200 meters, would it? Quite a lot of airspeed here. Do hope I get some sort of tower assistance as I get. Alright, still 65 nautical miles to Charlie West. Flight time has already been 40 minutes, so it appears we're taking a bit longer than scheduled, but oh well. I'm sure none of you had appointments to keep, eh? Ah, you'll be alright. Don't know what this symbol... Oh, okay. Not gonna start messing around there. Oh, they'll actually map. That sounds nice. Yes. Yes. Lovely. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Pop that over on my second monitor. Oh, yes. 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 Which is essentially my instrument panel, so... One moment, ladies and gentlemen. Apologize for the radio silence. I was communicating with ATC. Because, you know, I've been providing such a funny, up-to-the-minute, wacky pilot commentary up until that moment. I'm sure it was shocking to all of you that I went silent for so long, my massive audience of followers. Do hope I pull off this landing. bit nervous. Wish I had some Kerbal Space Program parachutes to deploy once we touch down, but... Fasten seatbelt sign. Bing bong! Melt turbulence. Nothing to be concerned about. I guess this thing's too small to actually have a fasten seatbelt sign. Be funny though. Weller. I guess that's a peak designation, huh? Or is that town? Township. That was the sun. And it was setting. Figured it out. Mystery solved. That guy's certainly high up. You know, very few pilots know this, but actually, once you get over 10,000 feet, there's no longer enough atmosphere to protect you from aliens taking your mind over. So I'm actually keeping you very safe with quite a lot of leeway down here. Plenty of levels of atmosphere between us and their mind control. So, buffeting is a price well worth paying, in this pilot's humble opinion. Somebody's like directly above us there. Hey there. This is a live multiplayer. The other pilots in the air. Pretty cool. Technically a massively multiplayer role-playing game. Oh, I should tune on to Charleston Approach. And contact them.
Charleston approach Bazinga 4269er 4300.
Bazinga 42069. But
Bazinga 4269er Charleston approach continue as planned. Altimeter 29er.9er2.
don't really know what you mean by altimeter 29er.292, but that's cool. Cool by me. If you're telling me I should be flying at 29,000 feet, that's not fucking happening. Probably would be a bit faster if they're thinner air and all, but I like a nice oxygen-rich mix from a turboprop, you know? Keep the girl breathing. Dogfighting height here, you know? Beautiful country. .34 nautical miles from our destination. I'd say we'll be beginning our final descent, but as we're flying at such a comfortable altitude, it's hardly a descent at all. Which is good, because descending means building airspeed, and I won't exactly know how to get rid of it. So, we're flying into a bit of a cloud here. This might be a bit choppy. That's thin. Cumulus would fine. Get the window a bit wet, but... I feel like I could probably turn my cloud settings up. Those, well...
Bazinga 4269er, contact Charleston approach on 119er.2.
Handoff acknowledged out.
Going to 119er.2 Bazinga 4269er.
Bazinga 42069. Contact Charleston approach. What's going on down there, guys?
Charleston approach basing GA 4269er, 4,500 feet. Basing GA 4269er, Charleston approach, continue as planned. Altimeter 29.902. Basing GA 4269er, contact Charleston approach on 128.5.
Are you guys trying to get rid of me? Bouncing me around? Frequency to frequency?
Going to 128.5, basing GA 4269er.
Oh. Beep. Yeah, what's going on there, guys?
Charleston approach basing GA 4269er, 4,500 feet. Basing GA 4269er, Charleston approach, continue as planned.
Yes, the three of you have told me that well. It's a solid copy. Several solid copies, in fact. Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County? By the Green River where paradise lay. Sorry, my son, much too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train's hauling away. That's what went on down there. That's the lore. In case you guys are wondering. I do hope this... I'm understanding correctly that the runway heading is 359, which would mean that I'm coming like straight at it. I should probably start reducing my airspeed, eh? How many miles are we? 20? Yeah. Pull back the throttle a bit. Well, maybe not that much. Reduce altitude. I think I'll drop to 3,000. Actually, I am curious what altitude the runway is at, because it is on a fucking mountaintop. Be building airspeed, reducing altitude, which is unfortunate. Unavoidable, though, I suppose. Well, I guess I could pop the flaps open, but... Be popping flaps open 18 miles away. Unfortunately, don't have a button on my radio control panel for tower, please advise, first time landing, but I'm sure we'll do alright. Miles. Would like it if I could see the runway on my GPS or something. Actually, I've got my second monitor GPS here. Oh, that's what happens when you take your eyes off the road. The Sky Road. Never thought I'd be in a plane. Oh, this runway heading does not look correct at all, actually. Looks like the runway heading is like significantly angled to the west. I'll request a Class C airspace transition here.
Charleston approach basing GA 4269er. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace. Basing GA 4269er, Charleston approach. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
Acknowledged.
Cleared through Charlie airspace basing GA 4269er.
Uh-huh. I know that river. I've gone tubing in that river, which you probably shouldn't do, because there are quite a lot of chemicals in it. Alright, we are wacky close to touchdown here, so... diving. Because I do see now that I'm going to have to somehow bank well over to the east to make this runway heading. Certainly don't need all this power. Would you look at that? Yo, I've been in a traffic jam on that interstate right there. It was like locked for fucking... I mean, I was sitting there for like 45 minutes. It was a misery. That's even an under-exaggeration, probably. Yeah, can you, like, advise me, Tower? Maybe? Doesn't sound like I'm gonna get that much advice. That is unreal. I think I know that Kmart. That's a Kmart, isn't it? Big K, as it were. Oh, hello, mountains. Folks on the hill there. That'll be St. Albans, I believe. Doing some mild sightseeing on the way in. On the Canal River here. I think I'm going to try to land on, I guess that's runway 2 to the north. Oh boy, wow, City of Charleston, here we are. Ought to be flying over the Capitol building here, I think. Don't see the Golden Dome anywhere, I think. Oh, I think it's that auto-gen building that doesn't look correct back there. Ah, well. The run? Yeah, I'm going so fast. This is absurd. Yeah, that's the airport there. Alright. I'm probably going to have to do a go-around. But either way, pulling back throttle and deploying a bit of flaps here. No, not that much flaps. Just trying to reduce my airspeed. I don't want to go into a stall, though, and I probably will. This is stupid. This is bizarre. Alright, this will be a go-around. But at least I can get a nice visual look at the airport here. See what we're contending with. I think I am going to be landing the wrong way around if I come from the northeast, but I will. Could try to do some real maverick shit. Bank over for that runway there, but I think I at least want the long runway. Which is, you know, neither of them, but I digress. Oh, I'm not even in contact with Jaeger. Airspeed's still dropping, don't know still. To fiddle with my radio here. Jesus, okay. Powering back up for a go around. And changing window focus, report airport list, Jaeger, tune Jaeger.
Jaeger Airport Information Uniform 22000 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility tree. Sky condition. Few clouds at 1,100 feet. Few clouds at 4,000.
Yeah, that's fine. Can I get actual information here? Request full stop landing. Beautiful.
Charleston Tower basing GA 4269er is 3 miles northeast with uniform to land. Basing GA 4269er Charleston Tower. Fly straight in runway 23. Altimeter 29.9 wind calm.
Acknowledge pattern entry instructions, but that wasn't a heading. Which,
Fly straight in runway 23 basing GA 4269er.
Can I get directions?
Charleston Tower basing GA 4269er is unfamiliar with the area. Request directions to the airport. Basing Golf 4269er airport is 7 o'clock, 5 miles.
Good enough. Here, let me... like a fuse button for this, because I would like to keep my... okay, keep window focus now. Alright, alright. Hee! No problem, no problem. I assume that still looks fine on Twitch because I'm doing monitor capture.
Basing Golf 4269er cleared to land runway 23. Wind calm.
Acknowledge landing clearance. If you give me a fucking heading, I'd appreciate it.
Runway 23 Basing Golf 4269er.
Okay. Okay, so basically I want to do a direct flyover of ZUPT there. A Zulu uniform, Papa uniform Tango. Go ahead and request directions again. You're just gonna give me fucking mileage like I'm in a car.
Golf 4269er is unfamiliar with the area. Request directions to the airport.
I'm gonna be working on reducing airspeed massively.
Basing Golf
Okay, not that massively.
airport is 1 o'clock, 4 miles.
At some point I'll chop throttle. Okay, you know what? Chopping throttle actually sounds like a good idea. Okay, I think I'm actually coming correct. In full effect with all my hose in check. Get this on my screen, please. Thank you. Landing gear down. Flaps at full extension. Oh, God. Y is brake. Y plus B is parking brake. Oh, boy. Oh, God, I need a little bit of throttle. Oh, I'm gonna stall. Oh, God, I'm gonna stall. I'm gonna stall too early. Oh, I wanna stall over the runway, not here! Okay, easy on the throttle. God, I wish my joystick was hooked up so I could have a... Oh, what does that mean? Beeping. Beeping Tom. Okay, I do want to use the horn.
Tower, generic November 83345 at runway 23.
Uh-huh.
Takeoff IFR to Roanoke.
Don't I know it?
Generic November
Oh, oh God.
hold short runway.
Oh, I'm too fast. Oh, no, I'm too fast.
Traffic is there, TBM 9 on short.
Oh, God! Fuck me. Okay. Okay. Alright. I don't know about that landing.
Runway when able.
I don't know about that being simulation difficulty. Dead stuff. I mean, this thing doesn't weigh a lot, but good God. I have never seen an aircraft stop that short at Jaeger. Okay. Alright. I'll accept it, though. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have made, as I had never a doubt in my mind, a successful landing. Flight time of just over an hour, which is a bit long, but, can I, like, request...
Basing Golf 4269er.
Yeah, I wanna just... Oh, I probably shouldn't have hung up on him.
Airport information.
No. Can I get, like, taxiway instructions, buddy? Homie? Come on. Brakes off, what gives? How much fucking power to...
Basing Golf 4269er, turn next taxiway.
Okay, solid copy. Oh gosh. Back down to taxi. Power here.
Basing Golf 4269er, turn next taxiway.
I'm gonna... guess to be fair, I've always landed here in larger and heavier airplanes, so maybe this thing could have actually stopped at that distance. It is set to simulation difficulty. Tell me. This thing doesn't want to taxi, good God.
Basing Golf 4269er, exit
I'm
runway when able.
trying, this thing doesn't want to move. That's like too much power for taxiing. Okay, don't necessarily want to Tokyo drift this. Shopping that. Oh god, don't flip. Don't flip. Nah, we're fine. Golden.
Basing Golf 4269er, contact ground on 121.8.
Okay.
Generic November 8
Oh,
cleared for
sounds.
takeoff runway 23.
Oh god, no. What the fuck? Oh, retro! Ah. Wow, there's a retro and it didn't even use it and I still stopped that quickly and easily? Okay.
Cleared for takeoff runway 23, generic November 83345.
Mm-hmm. Acknowledge ground handoff. What?
Going to 121.
Oh god, engine temperature, stop.
Stop.
Stop. Fucking, Jesus Christ. What's the problem? What's the problem? Why is my engine temperature increasing? Why is my engine temperature increasing? Fuck it. Shut it off. If I get a fucking failure now, temperature is still increasing. What the hell? Is it because I'm sitting still? Can't do that? Charleston Jaeger ground. Press taxi gates.
Charleston ground, basing Golf 4269er, request taxi to the gate. Basing Golf 4269er, taxi to gate 6 using taxiway Alpha.
Taxiway Alpha. Please, what the hell? Oh, it's going back down. Okay. Degrees Celsius? Just go over 1,000 degrees Celsius.
Basing Golf 4269er, acknowledge last transmission.
Yeah, homie, I'm experiencing some technical difficulties.
Taxiing to gate 6 via taxiway Alpha, basing Golf 4269er.
Gate 6. It's gonna be one of the small aircraft ones, surely. Ground services, can I get, like, directions? No? Alright. This thing is difficult to operate at low speed on ground. Guess that's not what it was built for, eh? Gate 6. I mean, they aren't, like, labeled, so don't really... I think I might have been meant to go over to the main terminal, but I ain't doing that. About to call it good. Park right next to this homie right here. Don't need all that reverse. Braking. Braking. If I had a way to understand which gate they wanted me to go to, I would, but bother. This looks like where the other props are parked. Shopping. Braking. Alright, that's gonna be good. Alright, stop. Lever at 0. Parking brake on. How do I shut this fucking thing off? I'll try E on the keyboard. No? Oh, I'll tell you how to do it. There we go. Proper shutdown procedures. I mean, I get it that the oil pressure's bad, but it's not dangerous because we're stopped. I'm gonna figure out how to turn this thing off, though. Oh, right. These. Surely. Hey, Battle Bus, what is this, Fortnite? I mean, she certainly stopped. Oh, wait. Huh? There we go. That did it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you for flying on the first flight of Dojo Airlines Flight 42069. We had flight time of just over an hour and have successfully touched down. You are now cleared to disembark and in fact are encouraged to. You in fact no longer have permission to be on board my aircraft. You're trespassing. I'm calling the police unless you get off my airplane. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good night. Can I open the door? Can I hop out? Can I run around like in Grand Theft Auto? No? Dig through the controls here and see if there's an open door just for my own LARP. Fuel pump. Wouldn't really, I mean, it's kind of an instrument. It's kind of a system. Can I, like, just collapse all? What would you call it? Wouldn't be an anti-ice, wouldn't be in electronics, wouldn't be in engine systems, wouldn't be in flight instruments, wouldn't be in fuel. What do we got in MISC? Bunch of bullshit. Menu? Alright, well I'm going to assume based on the fact that clicking on the door didn't do anything to be an indication that you can in fact not open the doors to the aircraft. But I'm quite happy with my first flight actually. I did mess around a bit in the sim last night. Just like took off and buzzed around, but that was my first proper full flight. Alright, that's going to be the end of this stream. Thank you for not joining me, because I don't believe I had one viewer. But you know what? The VOD saved, and that counts for something, eh? Remember to like, comment, rate, subscribe.